Good morning. Happy Friday. Hope you are well this morning. Everybody grab your coffee and we'll do a quick check-in. Just going to give you a moment. We will have a fun little Friday chit-chat on another beautiful day. I'm not going to lie, I slept in a little bit today. And so I feel super groggy. But that's the thing that's so great about our virtual coffee club is we can wear our pajamas and we can come as we are and we can just connect and there's no judgment. So I think that's the best piece. As you log on to have coffee this morning, please say hello in the comments and do a little check-in with the crew. Like constructing thoughts today, I think will be, yeah, so fun. Morning, Kelly. Gone for a run yet today? Good morning, April. Welcome to Coffee Club. I'm just going to give people another couple seconds to get their coffees. No, it's cold and I'm working. It does look a little bit frosty. Well, welcome to Virtual Coffee Club. Thank you for connecting on this Friday morning. We were going to have a great chit chat with my friend Patricia Conroy, country music legend, on this Friday morning, but she had a last minute scheduling conflict come up. So we are rescheduling her to a Friday in the future and look forward to connecting with her. So it's going to be a whole lot of fun. So I joke that today is Friendless Fun Friday because I don't have a guest again. We are off to a crazy start for this new year, but it's all good because we still have each other and we will connect in and do a fun Friday check-in together. And Patricia will be joining us on a future Fun Friday. And we're working on booking next week's guest is already in the works. So barring scheduling conflicts, we should be good to go and moving into the new next month. Is that even a thing? I don't even know. So yeah, how are you on this Friday morning? How are you feeling? Good morning, Liz. I was sharing on Facebook, and I think we've shared it in a coffee too the other day, of just like collectively how we're just feeling a little bit fatigued, and I think COVID fatigued and life fatigued. And good morning, Liz. And you know how like to do anything. Do you remember the good old days when if you wanted to do something, you just went and did it and there wasn't a whole lot of thought put into it necessarily? Like, do you know what I mean? And you just did that. And I think we easily, good morning, Darlene, take that for granted because now you have to think, okay, where am I going? What does it look like? What do I want to do if there is a, right, like lineups, masks, like there's all of these things we have to think about before we go and do something now. I miss the good old days when you could just be willy-nilly. It was kind of like, it sort of has the same feeling comparatively so to before you had kids and after you had kids, right? Because after you had kids, then it was like, okay, to go somewhere, you had to remember the kid, all its stuff, the change of clothes, the food, the this, the la, la, la. And you'd be like, remember the day when we used to just, if we wanted to go somewhere, we would just go. There wasn't all of this extra thinking. So that's what it kind of feels like. COVID is like, we have another baby and we have to remember to pack for it if we want to head out the door in the morning. Good morning, Lynn. Good morning, Shannon. Happy Friday, Kathy. Good morning, Marta. Happy Friday. So that was, the weird metaphorical thing that was on my brain today. I don't know. Call me crazy. How are you today? How are you doing? Are you got big plans for the weekends? Do you know that it's the weekend, depending on how your schedule is going these days? I thought it being a fun Friday, I'm drinking out of an old Hurtin' or Flirtin' mug. That was a show that I used to host that was syndicated across Alberta. That was a call-in request show, and you would let me know if you were hurtin' or flirtin'. So I don't know, maybe that's a fun thing we could do on this Friday morning. Are you hurtin' or are you flirtin'? And if you could send a song out to somebody this morning, okay? So if we played radio request call-in show, what song would you like to hear, and who am I sending it out to? Maybe we'll make another playlist in Spotify, but I want you to post that into the comments. Are you hurting or flirting? I remember I used to ask that all the time. And it would always be so funny, the answers that people would give over the years. It was an interesting show. And then, of course, I want you to post in the comments, what song do you need to hear this morning, and who are we sending it out to? Have a little bit of fun. So I'm going to give you a moment to collect your thoughts on that. We got to step out of the box sometimes. Good morning, Heather. So, what do you think? Outside of who your special song dedication would be this morning, what do you got planned for the weekend? Do you have big plans? Do you have anything on the go? Are you just going to continue on with what we've been doing? Lots of little fun things. I cannot believe, I'm not going to lie, I can't believe we are in the 22nd of January already. Seeing Heather's name pop up. For those of you who are doing dry January, good for you. You have a week, just over a week left. You can do this. You've almost got it. Tanya, good morning. Now, I noticed there's a big ad campaign. I don't know if you've seen it on your social media, or if they're just targeting me for some reason, but there's a big campaign to do a dry February, and this is in support, I believe, if I didn't retain all the info, but I think it's a fundraiser idea for the Canadian Cancer Society. So if you didn't do dry January and you're thinking, oh, maybe I needed to hit a bit of a reset button. Maybe I've had a little too much of that when I've been home with COVID, or maybe just in an opportunity to support not only whoever the campaign is for in dry February, but it's also a really cool way that if you have friends or family or people you know who are in recovery, this is a really cool way to support the other people in your life, if that makes sense. So it's kind of cool at the end of the day. So think about that. Liz says, is it Friday yet? Yes. To all the peeps working on an issue with that at work. Oh, that makes it a long week, my friend, when you're dealing with things that aren't fun to do, when you have those real life moments in your work schedule. Good morning, Meladine. Kathy says, I'm going for a winter walk and painting a kid's table and chair for my granddaughter's second birthday. That sounds fun. Heather's working on an online fundraiser for the Kelowna Women's Shelter. That's awesome, Heather. Feel free to post. We have people in Coffee Club from all across Canada and the world. So Heather, feel free to post if you have links or places where people could learn about this fundraiser. Please share that in the comments so that we can support you in that fundraiser. That's really awesome. You were telling me about it yesterday, and I'm so proud of you. It's very cool. Norway's in the house. Good morning, Berge. Darlene said, being cooped up with my husband makes me appreciate him more than usual. So happy together. You're going to send the turtles to Jim. Oh, I like this song dedication. And I appreciate, Darlene, that you're sending him so happy together, not goodbye Earl or something like that. And I make the joke in saying goodbye to somebody, not the rest of the meaning of the song, by the way. Heather, no, hell no to dry February. I know. Don't let people know I never finish my advent calendar. I'm not much of a drinker. I do appreciate a wine once in a while. I do really like my gin, but I don't do a whole lot of, yeah. I think I was afraid. Do you have that moment where you're like, you know what, if I really laid into this, being home, being, on this emotional roller coaster, that could get nasty. And so think about that for a moment on a serious note. I know we're on Fun Friday, but think about that for a moment for people who that maybe has happened to. We have to rally around and support people. No judgment. Okay, so Darlene's got her song dedication out. What about the rest of you? Who are we sending a song to this morning and why? It's time for a little hurtin' or flirtin'. Darlene's obviously in the flirting stage, so way to go, girl. You've been locked up with your husband for months and you still love each other. This is good. What else? What else is on your mind? I'm going to try to give you time to add into the comments what you want to share today. Don't be shy. Yeah, looking forward to, we are going to do a bunch of snowshoeing this weekend. So we got to find some snow, more so than we have here. We've done a little local snowshoeing, but it's really, I called it ice shoeing because that's really all that's been around here. But yeah, again, not complaining because I love this mild winter that we've had thus far. Knock on wood, it could stay. But yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, so Tanya's song request of the morning is Hole in the Bottle from Kelsey Ballerini. Not doing a dry January over there, that's for sure. That works. Okay, what else? We'll make a fun playlist. We do have a virtual coffee club dance party playlist on Spotify. If you search that out, you can find it. We one day picked all the songs that we chose that fire us up or make us happy. It's kind of the song that gets you going. And we created a playlist from that. So we could create another one of your hurtin' or flirtin' dedications on a Friday morning. Kathy wants to send out Bye Bye Baby to our Governor General. Yes. See, it gets even more fun. Do you see why I miss my job sometimes? We can play it on here. We can create playlists. There's a ways around to fill the cup to figure it out. It's all good. It's all good. I hope you have an awesome rest of your Friday and continue to have a fabulous weekend. It is so great to get outside, get to connect. I don't know all the restrictions or limitations that are happening in all of the provinces, but I know that outdoor gatherings of, I think it's 8 or 10 people is okay in Alberta now. So I'm hoping there will be some fire pit chats, some driveway connections, some outdoor hikes or whatever that looks like. Take the opportunity to connect back in with your tribe. There's an incredible power in that. And how much we seek connection is so, so very important. So make sure you get an opportunity, I hope, this weekend to do that in some way, shape, or form. Have an amazing rest of your Friday. And if you're still thinking of that song, even as we go unlive, you can still send that. If you catch this video later, throw in your special song dedication this morning and who you're sending it out to, and we will create a playlist for it. So have a little bit of fun. Have a great rest of your Friday, and we'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Bye.